I'm Joan London. Tomorrow on Good Morning America, all the news, tax tips that will help you save money, the Temptations, and Elizabeth Taylor on Good Morning America.
Wake up to the first news of the morning.
Tomorrow on ABC's World News This Morning.
Kathleen.
What?
Boy, I sure would like to have one of those Oscar Mayer cheese hot dogs.
Which one?
Oh, they're both the same.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh. They both have that rich American cheese, don't they?
Tommy, this one's nacho style.
I knew that. I did.
Now, get Oscar Mayer cheese hot dogs in our original and new nacho style with cheddar cheese and mild chili peppers roasted inside.
For me, how come?
'Cause Mom likes you best.
She does?
Stamina, agility, courage, vision, knowledge, diversity, discipline, balance, drive. Shearson, American Express. Respected advisors to the serious investor. Minds over money.
In the Pacific Northwest, we have to stay on top of the news in Washington, Oregon, Northern Idaho, and the 49th state of the Union, Alaska. On the Satellite News Channel, our Pacific Northwest report keeps the area up to date on newsmakers and events. With the aid of KOMO-TV Seattle, KATU Portland, plus many stations throughout the area, we can present the news almost as soon as it happens. And it's all available on your local cable television system.
Weeknights, watch 2 complete hours of news on 2. Channel 2 News at 5. ABC World News tonight at 6. Channel 2 News at 6:30. More local, regional, and national news. Weeknights from 5 to 7 p.m. on Channel 2. See what you've been missing.
Bill Cosby joins Merv tomorrow at 4.
Sometimes the whole world narrows down to just 2 people. That's when it's nice to brush your breath with Dentyne. When you meet old friends.
Oh, Sept! You son of a gun!
When he's just come home.
You're here!
Just being together, that's so much nicer when you brush your breath with Dentyne. Not even mouthwash can freshen your breath better than when you're chewing lively, long-lasting Dentyne.
When the whole wide world for you narrows down to just you two. Brush your breath with Dentyne.
Good heavens.
Oh, Paul Masson Chablis.
Yes, art lives, even in this room. Nearly 100 years ago, Paul Masson had the audacity to make his wine slowly and with the greatest care. This elegant Chablis is proof that at Paul Masson, making wine is an art that has never changed.
Would you believe I did this one in 3 hours?
Yes, I would. Paul Masson will sell no wine before its time.
When a woman wears black, she expects something to happen. When a woman wears Gloria Vanderbuilt black denim jeans, it usually does. They've got the fit the jeans are famous for, the tailoring, the details, and more. Gloria Vanderbilt black denims have all the mystery and magic of black. Gloria Vanderbilt black denims. It's a shame to call them jeans.
It's football fireworks coming at you when Portland State and Oregon State bring major college football back to Portland Saturday, September 10th at Portland Civic Stadium. This one is selling early, so don't wait. The sooner you call, the better you'll see. Call 229-4000. Fireworks after the game, brought to you by G.I. Joe's, where game tickets are also sold. Don't miss the excitement of this fall's college football opener when the Oregon State Beavers and the Portland State Vikings meet for the first time. September 10th at Portland Civic Stadium. Call 229-4000.
American workers can still teach Japan a thing or two. I'm Howard K. Smith at one major American automaker where labor and management have cooperated to create a system of work teams. There are no time clocks, no foreman. The teams alone are responsible for their output.
If we don't make it a top quality, we don't make it.
Successful? The Japanese think so. They've sent experts to study the American system. It's proof that America works better when we say to each other, let's work together.
USA 1. Taking charge with tough, easy-to-own transportation like Chevy Chevette. While Ford's base Escort suggested retail price went up, the lowest price Chevy Chevette held the line. In fact, this two-door Chevette is priced over $600 less than Escort L two-door. And Chevette has millions more owner-driven miles behind it. Chevy Chevette, from America's sales leader. USA 1 is taking charge.
Ma'am, what's that cereal you're enjoying?
Well, it has delicious apple slices and cinnamon, and they call it fruit and, I forget.
Post Fruit and Fiber cereal. It tastes so good, you forget the fiber.
The name. With all these apples, it's got to be apple something. Or fruit something.
Fruit and Fiber tastes so good, you forget the fiber.
Sure, it's fruit and...
Fruit and Fiber, also with dates, raisins, and walnuts. It tastes so good, you forget the fiber.
For 75 years, the College of Agricultural Sciences at Oregon State University has been an essential part of Oregon.
But the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. A date which will live
During the hard times of war and depression, the college's extension and research staff improved seed stocks, helped in emergency rural fire protection and war bond sales, and taught how to preserve foods and plant victory gardens. At other times, there have been improvements in irrigation, new vegetable varieties like the bush bean, better poultry and eggs, and advances in sheep and cattle production. Today, the college continues its tradition of service through its research, extension, teaching, and international programs. This station and the E.R. Jackman Foundation salutes the College of Agricultural Sciences at Oregon State University for 75 years of outstanding contributions to Oregon.
She came right out and told me my teeth were yellow from smoking.
I didn't want to embarrass him, but he did get the Topol.
When smoke from one cigarette can leave a stain like this, imagine what a pack a day can do to your teeth. Topol is formulated to help remove ugly yellow tobacco stains, yet Topol cleans gently enough to be used every day.
Topol is kind of expensive compared to regular toothpaste.
Oh, but compared to what cigarettes cost.
Your teeth are so much brighter now.
Yeah.
Topol, smoker's tooth polish.
Oh, Sally, what happened?
Oh, strained my back.
I know what'll help. Doan's pills.
Good advice. Doan's pills for simple muscular backache pain due to overexertion, stress, or strain. Doan's pills contain magnesium salicylate, a painkiller found in no other leading analgesic, for relief of minor muscular backache pain for hours.
Just dropped by to see how your back feels. Good enough to fold sheets.
Thanks to taking Doan's pills.
Doan's pills. Use only as directed.
Do you know me? You know my toes. I've danced my way through the capitals of the world. And when I'm on tour, I always use the American Express card. Because when you're considered a prima ballerina, you do things with style.
To apply for the card, look for an application and take one.
The American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
Channel 2 News reporter Pat Wilkins takes to the highways with Northwest Journal.
Keep him coming, Pat. There he is.
Bringing you interesting stories about friends, neighbors, and people you'd like to know. And reporter Jim Hyde focuses on unusual people and places for stories with a human and often humorous touch on Hyde's Passages. Pat Wilkins and Jim Hyde on Channel 2 News. See what you've been missing.
On the next Merv Griffin Show, I'm joined by Bill Cosby.
And finally, I looked up to see where he was, and he was still far away.
Oh.
And my brain kept saying, well, geez, we should be there by now.
Sure. A leading doctor has advice for your aching back.
We're much better able to diagnose sciatica that's associated with disc problems now than we have been in the past.
And Aretha Franklin sings.
Tomorrow at 4 on Television 2.
Breathe in, Oregon. It's now the law. In most public places, smoking is permitted in designated areas only. Oregon's Indoor Clean Air Act simply means smoking will no longer be permitted in most indoor public places. Stores, restaurants, malls, except in designated areas.
Thank you. And thank you.
Breathe in, Oregon.
I'm Reggie Potter, and I don't like my boss. Young hotshot thinks he knows it all. You know what I mean? It really makes you want to do something like drastic. Wouldn't you like to do that to your boss?
Reggie premieres tomorrow, following Three's Company.
What is it?
Mrs. Morgan, your son has just been involved in a fatal accident.
Report every drunk driver immediately. Call the Oregon State Police, 1-800-452-7888. Please, tell us before we have to tell you.
Olympics of the Mind, tomorrow night at 7.